Hi guys, my name is Amrish. You are watching Gourmet at Home. In Gourmet at Home, we look for simple and friendly recipes that can be easily prepared at home. We follow and stick to the right cooking techniques and look for opportunities where these simple recipes can be prepared and served in a gourmet style. To curate and to prepare such dishes as a host, one needs to be passionate and should have a different approach towards cooking. In this video, we will be sharing a recipe of mushroom soup or mushroom cappuccino. So let's start with the recipe. For this recipe of mushroom soup, we need white mushrooms, chopped onion, garlic, cumin seeds and some white pepper. Along with that, I will be finishing the soup with some cream and some milk. So let's start first by sauteing the onion, garlic and cumin seeds in the pan. I will be adding approximately 1.5 tablespoon of oil. Once the oil is hot, I will add approximately 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, followed by 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic, we'll gently saute the garlic with cumin seeds. After sauteing the garlic, I will add finely chopped onion. So I have taken approximately 1 medium sized onion for this recipe. After adding the onion, I will add salt. So in the meantime, the onions are getting soft. I will slice the mushrooms for the soup. Now we will be caramelizing the mushrooms in the pot. So this process will be happening on the high flame. Also, it's very important that mushroom needs to be cut into even size. Either it can be quartered or we need to slice them. But we have to make sure the slices are even. Most of the time when we make mushrooms at home, we remove this stem. But this stem also has got a nice flavor and it's edible. So we just need to trim it from the bottom and rest we can use in the cooking. Now we can see at this stage the onions are soft, the garlic is sauteed. I will add approximately 1 tablespoon of butter, or you can take 3 to 4 knobs of butter. After adding the butter, I will increase the flame and wait for a minute or two until the butter is hot. So once the butter is ready, I will add the sliced mushrooms and I will saute the mushrooms on a high flame, ensuring the mushrooms are caramelized. Now we can see at this stage the mushrooms are nicely caramelized, but we have to make sure when we are sauteing the mushroom, we need to take a bigger pot so that the mushrooms can be evenly spread in the pot. Also, this sauteing has to be done on a high flame. So once the mushrooms are sauteed and caramelized, I will add a tablespoon of white flour, and now I will just saute the flour with the mushrooms for 2 to 3 minutes. Now the mushrooms are sauteed along with the flour. At this stage, I will add some water. And we'll give one gentle boil. Let me share some more information with you on soups. Soups are mainly classified into 4 categories: thin soups, thick soups, cold, national or international soups. The thin soups have got 2 categories, which is your passed and unpassed soups. The example of passed soup is consome and the shorbas that we have in India. Unpassed soups are your broths and bouillons. In the category of thick soups, we mainly have veloutes, cream-based soups or pureed soups. And when we talk about the cold soup, gazpacho is the best example. Coming to the national and international soups, we have got oxtail soup, minestrone, we have got mulligatawny. But the recipe that I am sharing with you today is of pureed soup. So it basically comes under the category of thick soups. After adding the water to the mushroom pot, we'll give one gentle boil and then we'll switch off the flame. We'll rest the pot until it's ready for pureeing. The word mushroom is mainly applicable to the fungus which has got the stem, cap and the gills. White mushrooms are growing since ancient time, but the cultivation of mushrooms were first done by a French botanist. His name was Joseph Piton in 1707. These mushrooms, they have got mild smell with crispy texture, but when we cook them, they have got woody and earthy smell with slimy texture. White mushrooms are also known as table mushrooms, cultivated mushrooms or common mushrooms. Mushroom comes with lot of health benefits. They are high in protein, potassium, calcium, considered to be a good source of vitamin D and C. They contain a compound called selenium, which helps in strengthening the immune system and helps to fight against the infections. Once the mushrooms were at room temperature, I have blended them to a fine puree, and the puree is super fine and they have got the nice rich and earthy flavor in it now. So at this stage, I will transfer this back to the cooking pot. I will just give one more gentle boil, followed by I will add milk, and if required I will add little water to adjust the texture of the soup. After adding the milk and water, we will give one more boil to the soup. Once the soup starts boiling, this is the time we will adjust the seasoning of the soup and we will add some more flavors to the soup. After adding the salt, I will add 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper powder, and then I will grate some nutmeg. After adding the nutmeg, I will add one small ladle of cream, and this is the time we'll cover the pot, switch off the flame, and I will rest the soup for 5 minutes. And in these 5 minutes, I will prepare a chili cheese toast to accompany the mushroom soup. For this chili cheese toast, first we will make a mixture of some chopped peppers, onion, chopped coriander, garlic, crushed pepper. After mixing all the vegetables, we'll grate some mozzarella cheese. And now I will spread this on the slice of bread. I will sprinkle some chili flakes. Now we'll finally finish it with some more grated mozzarella cheese. After grating the mozzarella cheese, I'll put this for baking in the upper deck of the oven, and I have preheated the oven at 200 degrees centigrade. So the baking will take approximately 3 to 4 minutes because we want the cheese to get melt and get caramelized or gratinated from the surface. After baking and gratinating the chili cheese toast, I will start serving the soup now. And the soup I will not be serving in a bowl or a soup plate. I will be serving the soup in a glass. Now the texture of mushroom soup is quite similar to rich coffee. So the inspiration is cappuccino. So this time I will be making or serving a mushroom cappuccino in a glass. After adding the soup in the glass, let's make it some more frothy and light. After aerating and making the soup lighter, I will garnish it with some fresh cream and some toasted cumin powder, along with some fresh coriander leaves. And here goes the soup in the wooden tray. And this is the chili cheese toast. As I wanted to serve the mushroom soup like a cappuccino, because the texture of the soup is quite rich like a coffee. That is the reason I have created the form with a milk frother. And if you don't have the milk frother at home, you can always separate some quantity from the soup, blend it in the jar and just add a spoonful on the top of the glass. Hope you enjoyed this simple and friendly recipe of mushroom cappuccino. But the small tricks make the whole difference in the recipe and in the dining experience. Looking forward to see you again in our next episode of Gourmet at Home.